Hey everybody, give me a second. Okay. I have to get my pull you guys up on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying without having to go over the computer. And let's see here. Hold on, I'm live. Just so you know, I'm live.
I was picking up my baby. And a baby.
I was trying to.
I figured you said younger.
Nope, I'm trying to get this situated a little bit. I haven't. Okay. Hey, Bergen County. Hey, Paula. RJ. So we're having a live with RJ Friday evening, I believe. I just haven't set it up, but so we're making homemade chicken pot pie and I guess cornbread. It's an everyday staple here, cornbread. Hey, Marie and Angie's live. Robin. I wanted to come live because I hadn't been live for a while, so over here anyways. Check out my nails for those who haven't seen. I did it myself. This isn't the best angle, but it's gonna have to do. Huh? Oh, you're not in my. It's okay. I did find your stash of onions though, because I wish we were not out of gloves. I hate cutting onions without gloves. Because I hate my hands smelling like freaking onion. So this is a very easy meal that I've learned from one of you guys, actually. One second, I forgot one of the ingredients, or two of the ingredients, actually, now that I think about it. I had where's that evaporated milk I put in here? Did you throw it out or something? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll use this. And I'm looking for eggs. Oh, eggs. Where's my eggs at? Oh.
Underneath you.
Okay. Just need 1 egg for the cornbread. Okay. Yeah, I forgot the milk and egg to. I try to get all the ingredients out here so we wouldn't have to. Hey, super. Hey, Sage. Oh, hey, Tiffany. Panda Crew. Yeah, it's been forever since I've been live. So, let's see. We also need a third cup for. Now, it's not Fred's favorite cornbread. He likes the real deal, but we have a picky. Well, she's not too picky. Let's just say picky teenager. So I'm taking this pie crust. They come in packs of 2. Oh, I didn't even show you guys this. These things, okay? In the refrigerated section. And it's about 12 inches or so, it looks like. Anyways, it fits perfectly with my this iron skillet, thankfully. But I'm just pushing that in there because it fits absolutely perfectly. And I'm going to use the other one to put over the top after we fill it. And this is so simple. We've gotten a couple flies for some reason. This part of the house, I don't know. It's weird. This house used to be a duplex and also has been added on. So you just put it like that. Very simple. It takes a little bit longer than a cornbread, so we're doing this part first. 2 cans of cream of chicken. Hey, Suzanne. Both hands on the spigot. You mean like the metal part of the... I definitely wash my hands with Dawn right after. I hate that smell. And, it just never goes away. So 1 pack of mixed veggies. Then you use 1 pack of something like this, like fajita chicken type stuff. Really, I guess you could use any type of chicken if you want to pull it off the bone, and cut it up. That'd be even better, really. But simple, $3. You can make this meal for under $10. Seriously. So I just put that whole pack in there. Take a little, this one I think is fine. Yeah. Lemons. I have lemon juice. My grandma used to call that washing your hands. But how Suzanne's talking about it, though, it looks like you rub your hands on the metal part of the sink. Like something about the metal. I think that's what she's talking about. So, cream of chicken. 2 cans ends up being about perfect. Nothing really has to be measured out here. Exactly. And of course, we're going to put a whole onion in this because we love onions. Me and my daughter, especially. We just don't like smelling like them. I'm going to have to remember to do that, Suzanne. Hey, Lee. Pour some bleach down your drain and make sure you flush. Why some bleach down your drain? That sounds like what you do when you have to get rid of gnats or something. Anytime you get fresh vegetables or whatever, or fresh fruit, you have to deal with gnats, especially bananas. Okay, so we are going to put some salt and pepper in here. I've missed you guys, though. I haven't been on for so long. It's like crazy. You guys, please watch my skincare videos and just give it a like so that they'll hire me again or that they'll use me again. Okay, maybe a little bit of salt. I don't like a lot of salt, but Fred does. But he can add some after. Huh?
Salt fanatic.
And pepper for sure. Pepper. So this is just those chicken fajita pieces, and I'm gonna cut some of them up more. It's the perfect amount for something like this, but you don't have to use this type of chicken. Obviously, you can use any. It's just the fast way to do it. There's a little piece of chicken on the floor, Bandit. Over here. Okay. But you all mix that all together, obviously. But it also needs the onion. That's it. And then you pour it in there. Put this part on top. You could cover it with aluminum foil if you wanted to prevent the top from browning too much, and then take that off maybe the last 10 minutes or something. I sometimes do that. Sometimes I don't. Don't cut yourself.
Yes,
Fred's.
Yes, mommy.
Yeah, this is me and Fred's time to hang out, really, and our walks. We cook dinner together pretty much, except like I'm weird about that. Like that's something I hate. I got off my mom. My mom always say to people in the kitchen when she was cooking, and I can get like that. I always feel like somebody's judging my cooking and like, oh, why are you doing it that way? What are you gonna do? Oh no. Well, I wouldn't do it like that. That's what I feel like people are judging in their mind when they're sitting there watching me cook. So I'm trying to get over that.
You might as well.
And maybe because Fred doesn't care, he stays in here anyways, and it's fine because I like him being in here most of the time, but sometimes I like when I'm feeling like judged. When his eyes start looking around, looking at what I'm making and stuff, I'm like, don't worry about it. Because you're going to judge me. Why is YouTube using different names? I know it's using people's like tags. Yep, it's even doing that on Restream too. You guys see this hole right here? So somebody, I'm not even joking, somebody, I'm pretty sure that was a few years ago. Remember when I thought somebody was up in the attic? Yeah, Ziggy wasn't just imagining things. There was somebody really in the attic.
Cute.
And they freaking made a hole right there so they could see down in here. Freaking creepy, isn't it? Pretty sure I knew who it was. I even said the kid's name, and I said, if you're up there, you better best be getting skedaddling. You best be skedaddling. Yeah, you just put it in there. Yay! Fred cut the onions for us so we don't have to. So he can smell like onion instead. That happened right after I showed this kid that he really was wanting me to give him one of these Oculus. Is that what they're called? They're like game things. I had two of them, one for me and one for Caitlin at the time, but I don't have any of them now. But because Caitlin didn't end up using it as much as I thought she would, and I thought we could play together and it would be a fun thing, but she never did. Never once played with me. It's like, you're lame. But yeah, he was really wanting to borrow, and I knew that was not a good idea. I was the same kid I took to Great Wolf Lodge with us, and he one of the kids, and he charged things to the room and then tried to pay me back with a fake $20 bill. Oh, those are good old days. That was a few years ago. Yeah, they weren't living in there. They were trying to come in here and steal that. But see, I was home all the time, so they would have a hard time getting in here when.
Well, what they done, they went up on this end up here.
We don't need to give people a step-by-step on how to get it, how to, I
seen something else when I went to probation this morning.
What?
I'll show you later.
Somebody's been messing around out there?
No, just
Okay.
found out where somebody lived that had been coming in chats.
Oh, okay. So we have it all mixed, and we're just going to put that all in there. Just put it all in there. And I'm going to, what the heck? Oh, because it's froze to the bowl. It's funny. Okay. I'll rinse that out, and I'll use the same bowl to make our cornbread in, because I don't like to dirty a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So I smooth it out there, and it looks really good like that. And then we just put this part on top. It's really simple and literally under $10.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's really good. And it fits there perfectly over the top, and you kind of just like push it into this other, just kind of, and then you can put a couple stabs on the top. Stabs. Stabs with a knife on the top to just vent it a little bit, I guess. That's what they say to do anyways, so that's what I do. And yeah, just kind of push it turns out really awesome. And that's that. Look. And trying to think if I should put I could just put a it's looking for the pizza pan.
The what?
Pizza pan.
Oh, it's over here.
I could just put it on top of that and make it instead of having to use aluminum foil. It is good. So I'm just gonna put that right in the oven, and I'll put make some room over here. It'll take about an hour, but take the pan off after like the last 10 minutes to brown the top. But you can use aluminum foil. Okay.
Makes the bottom get done better.
So now I'm gonna get the cornbread together because it takes a little bit less time.
I scored death earlier this morning.
Huh?
I scored death earlier this morning. I was sitting there,
Freezing?
not sitting here, but
Freezing?
Jody cooking them brownies for Caitlin. Me and Caitlin cooking brownies about, I don't know, 4 o'clock or something.
Really? I didn't know you. I don't ever.
Yeah, we cooked brownies this morning.
So, cornbread, you guys know how to make that, I'm sure. Just finished making grilled cheese sandwiches, tater tots, pickled apples, the rest of the homemade vegetable soup. Yeah, my daughter, she likes, I don't know why, but it's great, it's fine, but she really likes homemade meals. So I'm just using this stick of butter rubbing it on the iron skillet that we're going to put the cornbread in. Keep it from sticking. Don't ask me. I don't know who used all that oil.
I've been cooking a lot in the mornings.
So I do use a couple
them brownies takes about a half
tablespoons to put in the bottom.
Well, the brownies that I make, it takes a half a cup.
I don't. It's okay.
Every
I'm
batter
just
I
teasing.
make. So I've used a cup the last 2 mornings. We got hooked on the brownies.
So you probably don't have to put this oil in there, but I do. I don't know why. I don't know what that was. Oh, can't see you guys. Cream cheese to the chicken soup. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, I've been wanting to go live, but I haven't. I don't know what to talk about. You know, when it comes to Summer Wells, really, I'm not really wanting to get into any other cases or anything. And yes, we'll be going live with Donna and Sweetie Pie Low very soon. I don't know. It might not be a live. It might be an upload. because I was just talking to Lauren a little bit ago. I need to talk to Fred about that. Ziggy homemaker, right? And this is very fast, easy. It doesn't take very many dishes either.
Making an order in cornbread.
Yeah, I know. But you know how Caitlin is. You have to. I know. I should go back to. Yeah, I could go start going live again when I'm cooking and stuff. And
Because we normally cook a meal about every evening. At
yeah,
least one good meal a day.
yeah. It's like I wonder what that's makes me wonder about some these other people. Like I've heard still, going live like nonstop about stuff. It's like, do you cook dinner or anything? Like just wondering. Just us cooking dinner and the getting prepared, getting it ready, and then eating and stuff. I mean, it takes a couple hours out of our day. Right. That's true, believe, because they put that stuff in the fast food. A lot of those fast food places that
Well, you never know what you're eating from fast food.
yeah, I've kind of lost my appetite for McDonald's, really. Fred hates
I can't
McDonald's.
stand McDonald's.
Caitlin, of course, likes it. I mean,
McDonald's changed a lot when COVID hit. In my opinion, that's when I noticed the big change in it. I used to love McDonald's, but after COVID hit, I don't know, it wasn't the same McDonald's. I have my own theories, but
okay. So that's our cornbread. We can go and put it in there. Let's see. What time is it? 7 Eastern time.
6:58.
Stuck on you. Stuck like glue. You and me and baby, they stuck like glue. So I'm very happy to hear that they've charged somebody, people in Michael Vaughn's case. That on the bottom of this can kind of gave me hope for Summer's case. They happened around the same time. Mm-hmm. Hey, Val. Groceries are expensive. Yesterday I had Uber had like a 60% off, and it was like a good deal. So it was cheaper than what I would pay going into the store. So I had some stuff delivered, and
You done with the milk?
yeah. This is polymer nails. I don't know how to say the word. Polymer. Hoping and praying Sebastian be found too. Yeah. That's if I didn't know better, I mean, if I didn't know better, I would think that Summer's case and Sebastian's case were connected somehow, and not like, I don't know, they just seem so similar in ways, but Pizzelli's? What's Pizzelli's? Oh no, I've only been live for 32 minutes. See how fast that is, so quick to make. And I'm already done.
I know, it don't take long. Even especially if you're not live or talking to people or anything, just cut it on. It don't take it just sometimes.
Yeah, it only takes like a minute, but I wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit. I was talking to Don B. He texted me, and I don't know if he's done a video yet. Let me see. He was talking about how just got off the phone with Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So he did do a post, and they're still taking tips in the Summer Wells case, in case anybody was wondering, because I heard they were not taking any tips. Well, I mean, it matters who you talk to, what they say.
No, it is. It depends on which one you talk to in this situation, if they're taking tips or not taking tips or what they're doing.
I watched from the beginning. So this Nana Cunningham. I watched from the beginning, heartbroken many times, frustration on facts ignored, common sense thrown out the window throughout it. That child deserves so much more to this day, yet as her parents still ignored by the people who are supposed to protect all our children. Yeah, as with her parents, still ignored by the people who are supposed to protect all our children, Hawkins County has either the dumbest law enforcement, including TBI, or they purposely threw that child into the trash. And as someone who still prays for her, she will not be forgotten. Sorry, Tunla, but I know God does not look kindly on those that harm his children, even a verse in the Bible about it. I know, doesn't seem like anything's being done. It's because I think they're afraid of what they're going to uncover, or what they've already uncovered, and it's going to be a big ordeal and it's going to be big, because there's more than likely people want to higher up positions, respected positions that, went out Saturday night to Rib Crib. I was shocked at what my son said. His bill was for $3. You're going to fall over, guys. 103. Yeah, that's. Say thin waffle-like Italian cookie. Make it in a press similar to waffle iron. I learned how to make from my grandmother. Oh, okay. Yeah, $100 to go for a family to go to dinner. That's definitely, especially just a regular like I guess a decent restaurant. Like I don't know, steakhouse or just even a steakhouse. Even ones like Applebee's or something, really. Even Olive Garden can easily get that expensive if you all get drinks. If people get an appetizer and then their dinners like that are probably about 20 each. Yeah, it comes out to be about $100 for even like 3 people. Or almost, I would say. The message it sends when they do nothing. It makes these shit parents think they can rid of their kid with no consequences. Yeah, like a nice steakhouse. One time we went to a place, what's it called? I've been there a couple times. Once was no, I've only been there once. Me and Jim went there once when we were in South Beach, and it was $100 a person type food. And it was where all the famous people would go eat and stuff, and they'd have a back door to let them in a different area. It was all the time. It was nothing for somebody from the Miami Heat to show up or one of the Kardashians. Is there good places to go eat around your town? Not really. No. When I lived in West Virginia, there was a lot of good places around there. But yeah, here in Shelbyville, Indiana, not really. Yeah, your choices are Applebee's. I'm trying to think if there's even there's not even like a steakhouse, as far as like an Outback or something. Texas Roadhouse. I think there's a Logan's. Or no, not Logan's. It's something like that. But yeah, we don't have very much. Hey, Jody. Look how it says AJ's Dream instead of Jody for your name. Oh, yeah, I know. Pop, for sure, it's like $4 for sure at a restaurant. It's like they're going to charge you $4. You go to South Beach, they charge you almost it's crazy how much they'll charge you for just a drink. Definitely not paying any less than $5, and that's on the low end. And they don't give you free refills either. And they freaking are very selfish with their ice, or very, what's the word? They don't, and I think it's because a lot of people, there's a lot of Cubans there and stuff, and I guess they don't use ice. They drink their water warm. Ew. But at least they refill soda for free. Yeah, they don't do that in South Beach. You're going to pay per freaking... And they're going to charge you like $5 per can. I'm not joking. And you want an alcoholic beverage, you're going to pay like very top dollar, $20 for a margarita for sure. Good thing I don't drink. Makes me so sick even thinking of it. I'm lucky to stay under $50 when feeding my family fast food. That's one good reason why I try to hard to stay away from that junk. Other than it's junk, yeah. And you're right, it doesn't like fill you up like. And something when you're cooking at home, usually there's like a little bit of leftovers that you can have later on in the evening, But yeah, like there's times that we only have like $10 to feed for dinner or whatever, and I mean that whole thing is under $10 pretty much. I mean the $3 for the pie crust, the chicken's about $3, $1 total for like the cream of chicken, well $1.50, $1 for the veggies. You have the onion. It's very cheap. Yes, one beer is $15 on tap, and even that's $22 for a hot and a beer. Hey, Rhiannon. Chinese all you can eat. Yeah, but you got to go right before it turns like dinner time. So go when it's still lunch price. But go like late afternoon, so it's like an in-betweener meal, a lunch dinner. And then, yeah. Try to make it before they switch over to dinner price. Because now they're even... Oh, there's this place here in Indy. I'd love to take Fred to go with me sometime, but it's kind of far. It's called Journeys, and it's actually like a Chinese type, like a higher end Chinese. Like they have American food on the buffet too, but it's mainly like Chinese, and they have crab legs. It's like 20 something a person, but oh my gosh, it is so good. I mean, their stuff is top notch. I love crab legs. Oh no, early bird specials for a dog and a drink is way too many people around the food. I can see that being... Yeah, you got to go like 3:30 to the Chinese buffet, and gosh, it used to be. Nowadays though, I'm sure it's at least like $9.99 or something for the buffet lunch, which that's probably where some of you guys are, like Val. That would probably be a steal out there in California. But used to be like $6.99 for lunch buffet at the Chinese place, the local Chinese place. And you get a water, you know what I mean? And you can tip and everything $10. Well, I usually like to tip a little bit better because I've always waitress, but you get the idea. Really, Paula? What do they want? Or is it a bunch? Are they wanting McDonald's or something? I love casseroles. My daughter loves them too. I'm lucky. My daughter likes. She's not super picky. What's the Savannah Bananas? Of course, nobody knows who they are. That's why. It's probably free. Oh, that'd be awesome, Val. Yeah, we could totally. I mean, even if we had to take an Uber, it's not that big a deal. Really. But yeah, Fred's birthday, guys, is the 11th. 11/11. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Feel nervous about it, kind of. They're very popular, he says. Oh, the Savannah Bananas. Tater tot casserole, that sounds really good. Gosh, the cornbread's already almost like done. What do you put in your tater tot casserole? But that sounds like something like sour cream is probably in. And I'm just not really a fan of sour cream. Well, I guess if it's mixed in a casserole. See, that's the problem with casseroles. They usually have like sour cream or something in them. But I usually like just put the minimum amount because I just don't like sour cream's not as bad as like mayonnaise and
Well, when you cook with it, it's a lot different.
Hey, Crazy Cat Taro. Meow. Jody Sue. Oh, that's right. Fred's got a birthday coming up. Yep. And so does Val, too. She's a Scorpio. One time I was at the restaurant. I went to the restaurant. It was in the back, but the kitchen was off to the side, and they had a door. This cook had a cigarette. And, oh, gosh, no. Ew. I don't. Hey, but that was very normal back like 30 years ago for the cook to sit there be smoking a cigarette and like at the diners and stuff. I remember my dad's like good friend from school like had his own restaurant and he would sit there and it was a very popular diner up in northern Indiana. It's not there anymore, but like oh, thank you, Val. She just sent money to take Fred out for us to go out to eat on your birthday. That's really sweet.
Yeah, I just listened to Jody this morning when I was cooking them brownies, and I was trying to cut Caitlin some to put on the plate, and ended up knocking the phone off and went to pick it up and ended up saying hi to Jody. So I just went on in chat and
you did see with Jody. Oh, did you see Crazy Cat's comment? I was wondering if it was actually showing up. So you're saying so you did see him. Yeah, sometimes he'll go in there. Yeah. He listens to Jody Sue's a lot, like when he doesn't have anything to do, because she's always, she'll be live. Really. And he'll just be like, oh, let's see what kind of shenanigans or bullshit she's talking today. But yeah, Frizzle does watch Jody Sue a lot, actually. You're welcome, Jody Sue.
I don't know a whole lot. I just
If
scroll
nothing else is.
through. I mean, if nobody else is on or something, if I'm bored, I'll take and
Did she
watch it.
delete your comments or what was she doing?
Yeah, she was. I mean, I was in there. In my name.
I know I saw that, Val. You didn't hear me. I was freaking out because of you sending that for dinner for Fred's birthday.
Yeah, she kept
That's
deleting
really sweet
certain
of you.
comments, that I put in chat. She just deleted the ones she wanted people to see, but the ones that she didn't want people to see, she would take and delete. She tried to bring up something about stealing and selling Fleeta's stuff or something. I said, don't bring me up. Andy is selling all of Fleeta's stuff to his multimillionaire. She kept deleting it and stuff.
What, she was trying to say that you were part of it?
Trying to say I was one that was stealing it.
Oh, come on. Hey, my wrench.
And I said something about Damien, and she deleted it too. Wasn't even commenting.
Yeah, see, these people picked Fred because they thought he would be the perfect scapegoat because he was in the drug scene. But just because there are some people who are in the drug scene just because of, well, they necessity. I mean, have you guys ever been to Beach Creek? Like, there's like literally no opportunities. There's no excuse for it or anything, but Fred grew up, his parents were dealing, that's kind of.
Well, there's not nobody on Beach Creek that's not dealt in drugs at one point in time.
Yeah.
There's not a soul on Beach Creek that's not messed with some type of drug at one point in time.
Whether that's even, just weed or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
alcohol even is big out there as far as like moonshine, people making moonshine and stuff. So she was trying to put you out there like you were stealing stuff and then selling them?
Yeah, she just trying to throw little things out there. I thought she was going to get under my skin. She don't get under my skin.
No, you sit here and laugh actually the whole time.
She was going on toward nature lover too about over a video that she had posted and stuff about the Fields Road property.
Oh yeah, and she was and she was saying, "Oh, well, when's the date of that video?" So I was like, "It doesn't matter the date of when you said it. You said it, right? Mm-hmm. Wasn't she doing something like that?"
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff she was saying last night that I know differently. Just like she let on like they told law enforcement and TBI and stuff that they was going to Fields Road, check that property and stuff and all that. They didn't. I didn't even know they had property over there.
You had to make them.
I was one that she was talking about. I had mentioned something online. Only way I'd noted if I had been to that property and stuff, I'd mention one certain thing, and only one way I would know that if I was actually there. Well, yeah, I took law enforcement there, That's how I know about it, because I was with law enforcement.
She needs to just go ahead and speak on what she knows. They're playing the long game, and it's just that can't be any way to live. Yeah, it was sweet of Val. We'll have to let you know where we go. Maybe I would like to take Fred to that Journey's place sometime. Man. I would go there and I would just eat crab legs. Just crab legs. Drove there once and my husband got so nervous once we turned onto Ben Hill. He back into Summer's driveway to get out there. Well, it's not bad. I mean, I guess it could, if you don't know somebody on that road and stuff, like, I guess it is scary. But once I knew Fred, I kind of felt like I had an excuse to be on the road, I guess. I could be like, oh, I'm going down to Fred's or whatever.
I mean, people in that community really won't do nothing to your face or nothing. They're just sneaky.
They're cowards.
Yeah, they always wanting to do stuff behind your back and stuff, sneak and do stuff. They won't walk straight up to you and say something to your face. They want to sneak around if they got a problem with you and mess with your vehicles or your animals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Sneaky.
they'll poison your animals is a big thing that they like to do out there. So the cornbread was done, but
And that's why certain ones act like they fear me because I would take it, and if I had a problem with them, I'd go to them, you know. We would either talk it out or whatever.
you're never one though to go out and go try to get. You never go asking for trouble off ever. It always comes to you. Like the Roy Fanning thing, even that incident in Virginia, you don't go out and trying to, there's no reason to be scared of Fred unless you're messing, you're intentionally messing with him. Fred's he's the nicest guy.
You gotta go out looking for trouble. Trouble can find you just as easy as you going out looking for it. And every one of my incidents has always happened at my place, my residence of living.
Yeah, people coming to your place or. My wrench says, Ziggy, you need to put some beans in a crock pot for the day. Make some of that cornbread. Yum. Oh, that's Fred's favorite thing to do.
I live on beans a lot.
He's done that already several times.
I cook them in that pressure cooker though, in a quick pot.
Yeah.
Takes about 55 minutes in it. Put my beans in there and put me some bacon grease or whatever in it, you know.
So, yeah, there's our cornbread, but nothing exciting. It's just regular Jiffy cornbread. And the other, in about 15 minutes, I'll probably take off the pizza or the thing I put on the top to the pan to cover it. I've never had cornbread. Actually, we don't make it in Australia. I have made pumpkin pie. You've never had cornbread? Fred's softy, really. He's the only helpful neighbor that wants to find summer. The rest have been defensive since day one for good reason. Jay Sue, so on patrol on YouTube. Well, that's why Fred was. He was definitely the person they chose for the scapegoat because he was the oddball kind of in the. As far as he didn't hang out with these people.
Well, Don and them, they thought that they would go ahead and throw me under the bus about the drugs and stuff, you know. And then that would kind of get me out of the way. Then I couldn't speak. They thought I'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, and your sister also never expected me and you to get together. And you're kind of a quiet guy.
Most of them was expecting me to be gone over 20 years or longer, you know.
Yeah, they really didn't want me and you getting together at all because for one, they knew you weren't you wouldn't be going live. Like you don't know how to do all that stuff and technology and all that. So by yourself, this stuff would have never made it to YouTube. You know, somebody else would have had to come too because you don't really like the attention for one. So, and you're helpful. You want to be helpful and stuff, but it's just that you don't know how to out there. No, you're lucky to have internet.
Well, out there, if you've not got satellite internet, that's the only way you can use anything out there.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got dial up or nothing like that, no kind of internet, and phone services don't work out there.
So Fred didn't like grow up with that technology like I did, and so his sister, in a way, thought he would be an easy target. I think all these people thought he'd be an easy target because he was in the drug game. He had a little bit of a record. Uh, yeah, that he didn't. He was kind of kept to himself and quiet. 120. We're having homemade chicken pot pie and just cornbread. You two make a great communication. Love listening to you both. Down to earth. Yeah, as long as you can get cornmeal, especially self-rising cornmeal.
Up here, you have a very limited choice of.
Yeah,
cornmeal.
even up here in the northern, I guess it would be
You would
considered.
think it'd be all kind of cornmeal around here, many cornfields and all that is in Indiana. It's not
Yeah,
the cornfields,
but see, like even in this state, in a different, it's even different up here than it is in Tennessee. Like for
Yeah.
Fred, where you get cornmeals everywhere because everybody uses.
I mean, in Tennessee, you got a variety of
Everybody cooks
all
cornbread.
different type brands of cornmeal. Up here, you just got one.
Same thing as tea, iced tea down in the South. I don't know how it is in Tennessee,
Well, up
but
here, I mean, like going to Kroger's, you got one choice of self-rising cornmeal, one brand, the store brand. That's all. Where Tennessee, you've got like 10 different brands right there of self-rising cornmeal that you could choose from.
yeah, 120 acres. You should definitely. It's super simple. I mean, I guess it's not completely homemade because I don't like make the crust and everything. But it is that refrigerated crust. Like I was showing this, and it comes with 2 of them. So you put one underneath for the underneath of the pie, and then one on the top. Cream of chicken. You mix a couple cans of cream of chicken, a bag of mixed veggies, and some onion if you want, and add some chicken, like some of that fajita chicken, or you can use any kind of chicken, really.
Before you make the next pot pie, you're going to have to get the can of cream of chicken out from behind the stove.
Oh, I know.
Trying to knock me out.
I got some extra, so when I ordered groceries, I got some extra, like, because I like the chicken pie so much, like, that I bought some to make it again for, like, next week or something, and one of the cans went behind the oven, so.
She was trying to knock me out.
So, yeah, we're a can short for the next one I make, but that's okay. We don't have the small box of cornbread. We're only bags. Well, Fred's always making. Oh, I think he used all the cornmeal. No, we have some cornmeal back there, but it's not self-rising.
It's hard to find self-rising cornmeal up here.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, you get just all-purpose cornmeal.
To live in the South, you have to have cornbread. Yankees tend to make cornbread as a muffin or in a bread loaf pan. You haven't eaten yet. We tend to eat pretty late. Never hurts to use things to make prep faster, right? And it's super cheap. I mean, A lot of times, I'm sure I could probably make the pie crust pretty easily, but if I wanted to, if I had to, or whatever, it's probably pretty easy. I'm sure it's just like flour and water and
I mean, you make chili too with the cornbread on top of it.
yeah. And I got both those, I think, from Rihanna, and that's a
Yeah,
real.
I
I
just
like
seen her
that
put it
too.
in chat. So, but
Just add some baking powder to it, and then it will be self-rising. Yeah. He used to be a Yankee. Yeah, Frey's always calling me. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Hey, Luca. I remember you. I know who you are. But you need to venture away from that negativity will freaking rub off on you. It's okay every once in a while if it's all fun. Like when people start going like real, like and being extreme, like real mean and stuff, and trying to ruin people and stuff, like certain ones, that's not that. There's nothing fun about that. Or cut up small potatoes. Oh, in your pot pie. Boil them first. Yeah, something like that you probably would have to boil first. Where's Mimi? Hamburger steak. My daughter loves hamburger steak. I have a pie mat to use when I roll dough out or anything. Yes, so Annie Dom, I think was the one that got me one of those pie mats. I have a couple of them. I like it.
come here, Bam. Come here. Come on.
Around here, we eat cornbread for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. We've been eating cornbread a lot lately, too. We eat it a lot because it goes good with everything. Goes good with, like, we eat it with baked beans. We eat it with beans. We eat it with chicken pot pie. What did we have yesterday? Oh, we had chicken and dumplings yesterday,
Yeah, chicken and dumplings.
which I wished we would have made cornbread. We didn't. I made mashed potatoes, and then Fro was like, "Oh, we should make cornbread." I was like, "Yeah." That chicken and dumplings was good too. If you guys don't know how to make chicken and dumplings, it's an easy
It's
thing to make
simple.
and cheap, very cheap. Very cheap, seriously. I mean, you only have to, I mean, gosh.
You could have thickened the broth up a little bit with this little flour yesterday, just sprinkle a little on top.
I did add some extra flour in there to try to thicken it. But yeah, it should have sat a little bit. If I would have turned it off and let it set a little bit. But it's still good.
Yeah, it's real good. Yeah, it's good.
But I wanted it a little bit thicker, but it was still pretty good. Cornmeal and flour to make fried cakes. That sounds good. Hey, Julia. I guess it's sick of the people that only wish to gain up on others and notice they always need a bunch of others to back them. Yes, 120 acres. Yep. These people, they can't go live themselves or by themselves because they know that they're full of shit. If you truly believe in somebody or in something, and are passionate about something, you don't need a backup. You know. And also notice too, 120 acres, they always go after, they don't sit there and stay on topic and what's the issue at hand or their issue at hand. They go and they start, trying to, they just get off on just being cruel and mean, and it's not even. Post the recipe. Fred made a true chef out of you. I've always been a little bit like secretly a little bit of a Susie homemaker, kind of on a low key. You know, even before I met Fred and stuff, I've made homemade pecan pies. I've made meat. I mean, homemade meat. I've done that. I get my little, I guess, on and off, like where I'm like that. But yeah. Corn fritters. Now, what was I take? Eat my apple blue cheese salad. That sounds good. Post the recipe for the chicken pot pie. It's very simple. I guess I could. Hey, Juniper. Really? You can eat 10 pounds of blue cheese? I think it's too sharp. The blue cheese. I'm not a big fan of blue cheese. Definitely, I don't like blue cheese dressing, of course, because it's white and creamy, like sour cream and mayonnaise. But
only cheese you like, mild cheddar or
I love
mozzarella.
cheese. I love cheese, but not real sharp cheese. I think it's cool that Fred cooks and clearly knows how to. My husband could not even find things in the kitchen if you paid him.
I don't mind cooking and cleaning and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was going to say. Caitlin likes Fred's cooking. It seems like almost more than mine, which I think it's because his is more like a home, like, I don't know, my Southern, I guess.
She's starting to want to cook a little bit now.
Yeah. Oh my God. She cooked these potatoes. She had me try them and they were so good. I'm like, oh, she cooked fried potatoes again today. And yeah, and they turned out really good. She's like, the key is cutting them into small pieces.
Yeah, she cut them a little bit big that morning.
Yeah. She's really good. She did better than I've ever done. I have a hard time frying potatoes. I made some a couple days ago for dinner, and Caitlin really loved them. And then she tried to make them a couple times herself, but mine didn't turn out very well. The potatoes kind of turned into a little bit too smushy potatoes because I had too many, and every time I would stir it, it would.
Yeah, that's what you was doing. You was putting too many in the skillet, trying to fry too many at one time. Instead of just flipping them, you was just stirring them.
Mm-hmm. I always have a problem frying potatoes correctly. I cook every day 3 to 4 courses. My problem is I can't cook for 2. We have 7 grown children, so it's always been a problem cooking for 2. Oh.
That's like us, though. No matter how much we cook, we ain't never going to have much leftovers. None of it goes waste. I can guarantee that.
See, I'll go ahead and take the lid off this, or the pan off this, and let the. Okay. So it should be ready in about 15 minutes or so.
I've been proud of Caitlin for trying to cook some here lately, trying to learn.
Yeah, she said that you taught her how to make, or that you were trying to teach her how to make fried potatoes or whatever, or helping her. Yeah. All right, guys. Don't stir until the potatoes get brown. I know. I need to. I don't know why I can never get them correct, but I burn everything, says Luca. Hey, Lisa.
I think hash browns is pretty easy made.
I know hash browns. I do. I love hash browns, but that's the same situation. Yeah, I have a hard time making them correctly. Oh, I know. I
guess
gotta
that's
keep
what my
her.
stomach wants, I guess. Well,
No, you're
Shelby
not blocked,
taters.
Maypee. Why? What are you about to say? Better make it good. Homemade chicken pot pie and cornbread. It's almost done. We got the cornbread right here. All right, guys, I'm going to go for now. Maybe I'll come back later and do cards. Does anybody want to reading? If you want a reading, email me. That gives me more incentive to come on here. Please watch my skincare videos I did and give them a like so that they'll use me again. Did you butter that bread? No, I should have though. Well, I did put it on the edge.
Pretty much all the bottom buttered.
Yeah, that's true on the
Sides
bottom and sides. So yeah. Flip, not stir the potatoes. Yeah, and I put too many in it too. Like I think I had too many potatoes in the pan. Caitlin, she loves potatoes, so I want to always make sure I cook extra. Yeah, everybody have a good night, and I will be Friday is for sure RJ, me and RJ, unless no, we are for sure doing it unless we end up doing it sooner. But I think Friday is what we have set. Thank you, Myron. You guys have a good evening. No, you never have too many potatoes, that's for sure. And we'll talk later.